So after making an assessment of muscle mass over the forelimb, we're now going to move to the hind limb. And we're going to focus on the gluteals, the quadriceps, and the hamstrings. And just a note here that particular muscle atrophy can be indicative of particular joints that may be painful. For example, quadriceps atrophy could indicate stifle pain. Hamstring atrophy can be an indicator of hip pain. So I start by finding the iliac crest on either side with my thumbs, just caudal to that. I can then make an assessment of the gluteal muscle mass. Again, asking the question, is there sufficient muscle mass and is it symmetrical from left to right? From here, using my finger here, I run that on the inside of the quadriceps here with my thumb on the outside, and you can see how I'm positioned, sat behind, really sort of throwing my elbow forward to make sure that I can have the quadriceps in the V of my finger and thumb there. Again, just rocking the dog from side to side, sometimes closing my eyes, assessing muscle mass at the midpoint of that muscle. From there, I then sweep my thumb caudally and medially so that now I've cupped the hamstring muscle mass between finger and thumb on each side. And again, just rocking the dog from side to side, making an assessment of the muscle mass of the hamstring complex. From here, I then run my fingers down over the distal patellar ligament and making an assessment of whether or not I can feel a sharp edge to that distal patellar ligament. If I can feel a nice sharp edge to that distal patellar ligament, that suggests there's no thickening or effusion of the stifle joint. And at this stage, I can also run my fingers medially and assess for medial buttress, which we'll come back to and talk about when we talk in detail about the stifle. From here, I run my fingers down over the hop joint, and in a similar fashion to the other joints we've talked about, I'm making an assessment of whether or not I can feel the detail of this joint. Can I feel the lateral and medial malleolus? Can I feel the dip between the joint and the common calcaneal tendon? If you can feel the detail of joints, that suggests there's no thickening, there's no effusion, which is a check mark or a point, if you like, in favor of there not being joint pathology.